So we've talked about what I would like to see in Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 4, and I went very, very in-depth with talking about that. But today we're not going to be talking about what I want. We're going to be talking about what you guys want. We're going to be talking about what our amazing Fortnite community wants to see in Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 4. We're going to go through their wish list in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels, and welcome back to the reply room where I post a statement or a question in the Discord server, which, if you'd like to participate, help us make these videos, Discord will be in the pinned comment in the description down below. We would love to have you there, and I have you guys respond to whatever I posted in the Discord, and we make a video out of it. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming. Let's get into everybody's wish list. So this is what I had to say in the Discord server, guys. If you had the choice, what is one thing you would have featured in Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 4? Whether it involves a past feature's return or introduces something entirely new to the game, what would you choose and why? And I had to put, remember, one thing. What is one thing that you would like to see the most? And something that I did include, guys, I should have wrote it down. My apologies. There were some people who just gave like very basic answers where it's like, hey, I just want this thing. There was no reasoning behind it. The reason I'm not including those is because, of course, like, it's a little bit difficult to extend on those points, you know what I mean? So I'm only going to include the ones that were a little bit thought out. My apologies, I should have made that clear. Moving forward, I did make it clear in the Discord server. If the season would be a space season, I would love a gravity feature. For the whole season, you would have low gravity, and the gravity gets lower the more you get to the middle. This would mean that in the corners, it would be just a small jump, and in the middle, a big jump. I actually really like this. This could be one of those big changes that I would like to see for pubs, and then you could keep competitive the same as it is like right now. And that would be a bigger reason. I'm always like looking for reasons to change pubs and competitive a little bit, give people a reason to play arena. So I would like this, especially for the season theme, and it would make pubs like very diverse, which I would really like. And then you could have like the competitive side if you would also like to play the game how it is. But that is honestly a very good idea. Blood Moon theme for nightmares with a permanent nighttime and various monsters across the island and permanent fog too. Hey, there's nothing I can add to this, man. It is just, it's so true. I would absolutely love it. And we need a good Fortnitemares, man. Fog makes Fortnitemares so good. I love playing on a foggy map. I don't know about you guys, but I find that an absolute blast. Fog of War is an amazing LTM, but I'm not holding out for Fortnitemares yet, man. I'll have to wait and see if they have a good update. I think in terms of the one feature Fortnite is to nail next season, it would definitely be the storyline and live event. I feel like the community won't be pleased with Epic if we get a finale like Fracture again. And after the lack of live events this chapter, with Season 4's end event being the only live event that we have confirmed, and given this whole chapter storyline has just seemed to be one big build up towards Season 4 and its finale, really makes me hope they execute it well and gives us the answers and storyline cinematics that we've been waiting for. And I think that's the one thing Epic has to nail next season from a fundamental standpoint. However, besides that, me personally, if I had to one thing specifically to next season, it would be Five Nights at Freddy collaboration for Fortnitemares. While yes, the creator has had its controversies, I think the overall demand, IP popularity, and reach that FNAF as a brand is too big of an opportunity to miss, especially considering it has a movie releasing around October time. For FNAF, I have definitely seen a lot of people really want this, and I agree, it would be huge. But mostly, guys, with the live event, it's absolutely true. They need to nail this one, especially if we haven't had one since Fractured. People have a bad taste in their mouth with a live event, and people really miss Epic Games having a great storyline, great cinematics, a great live event. So Epic Games, honestly, they really need to nail the live event this time. It is something they need to do. It's not something where it's like, hey, it would be nice if you did it at Epic Games. A lot of people are on their last straw with the storyline, live events, all that stuff, so they need to nail this one, man. Does good lore count? If not, they gotta bring a whole new POI or buy-in for Fortnitemares. Might as well rift Haunted Hills onto the island. Honestly, to be honest, like, Haunted Hills would make a lot of people happy, especially a lot of OG players. I'm always someone who thought it was very overrated, but still, hey, Haunted Hills has a good Halloween spooky vibe to it. If I were compelled to make a selection, undoubtedly I would opt for configurable weapon attachments over vehicle attachments. The reason I lean towards the former is that vehicles are not frequently employed in our activities. Moreover, the inclusion of configurable weapon attachments would undoubtedly enhance the gameplay experience while also increasing the overall player count and popularity. Hey, I gotta agree with that. While I do think if they did introduce vehicle attachments, they would probably make it like pretty easy to use, and they put more vehicles all over the map, kind of like what we saw in Chapter 3 Season 2, where there were tanks and battle buses everywhere, so you saw more people consistently using them. But you are correct in what you're saying, I do believe. Like, it would be better to bring weapon attachments than it would be to bring vehicle attachments. I hope we get a sick haunted biome on the west side of the map, Shattered Slabs, Frenzy Fields, and Citadel. Essentially, the eclipse is likely coming in Season 4 that casts a shadow over parts of the island, thus allowing the moon's effects to materialize. Also, I hope the lore for next season is good as well as the content, which is non-existent for the most part this chapter. I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with this eclipse because, like, I agree. With the eclipse coming, there could be a good, really strong Fortnite mirrors. There could be a very strong theme for the season, which, with the new teasers, it's a little bit tough to say how, like, the theme for the season's actually really going to go, especially with this eclipse. Maybe that's only for the live event. I don't really know, but honestly, this would be very, very nice to see. Since next season is the time of Halloween, I would really like it if the battle pass was Halloween or scary themed. I would also like for the island to be covered with Halloween decor instead of one house. I want bows or snipers to return. Of course, we want bows too, but I completely agree, man. That's something that Fortnite used to do so well. There were decorations for Halloween everywhere. They used to go all out with their holiday events, and I really, really miss when they used to do that. Like, it's not hard, man. Copy and paste the decor. I think it would be interesting if this teased blood moon had a unique effect. For example, it could activate a mid-game and make all wildlife super hostile, turn wolves into werewolves, which were leaked a long time ago, I think, or summon monsters, or even make it that every player can deal double the damage while it lasts, or put a more aggressive spin on the gameplay. I loved everything that we've talked about this video so far, but this is by far the best. This is by far the best. I think that would be awesome. The blood moon comes up and then there's some sort of effect like was taught in here. This is a fantastic, fantastic suggestion. And, man, I don't think it'll happen, but that would be so cool. Grenades getting buffed. After they got nerfed, they just become almost worthless. That's extremely true. Very, very true. Just swap them out for clingers at this point, man. I'm good with that. After finding out the season might be heist theme, I would like to see some bosses make a return with OP mythics like the first time they were added, and for them to have lore again too. That would be absolutely fantastic. I have nothing to add to this. This would be absolutely perfect. And you know what? We might get a little bit of what you asked for with the new teaser today. I would make the updates exciting and great again with weekly LTMs and weapon vaults and unvaults with the patches non-downtime updates. That would be very, very nice, man. I've been talking about LTMs for so long. So long I've been talking about LTMs. I don't understand why Epic Games doesn't bring them. Well, I understand, but it still would be great to have LTMs. That would be great, especially with, like, I don't know if you were talking about just LTMs vaults and unvaults or just weapons vaults and unvaults. Like, these updates could just be so much better with things that Epic Games has already put in the game. You know what I mean? I keep saying it's not hard. It really isn't. If I were going to have an eclipse, then why not have a time of day where the entire island is going to be covered with a reddish crimson light, or have the map fully plunged into a blood moon eclipse? Not really a revolutionary thing, but I think it'd be nice to have this sense of terror or fear building up to the end event with the whole island being covered in darkness due to the cube's cradle blocking the light. I completely agree. That would be fantastic. While it won't really change gameplay a little bit, this could get us speculating. What if the island gets a little bit redder? Maybe the cube cradle's getting closer. Maybe it gets a little bit darker as things come up, you know? That would be incredible. I would absolutely love to see that. It would be something that get the community talking. When the community is talking about Fortnite and the storyline, that's great. But guys, with that being said, that puts an end to the reply room today. Thank you so much to everybody who helped make this video, and thank you so much to everybody who's watching this video. I appreciate you all being here. If you want to continue helping make the reply room videos, or if you're new here, Discord, pin comment down below, join the Discord. Help us make these videos great. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. If you want to continue watching the Clen channel, there'll be 2 videos on screen for you to check out right now. We're going hard on uploads this week, guys. We are going hard on uploads. I am very excited to talk about the end of the season. There's a lot of hype. Everybody's happy. I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care.